Here is how I planned my whole wedding, and if you are a bride to be, then don't forget to save this reel and share it with your bride besties. First things first, if you're doing any kind of hair treatments, try to do it at least a month prior your wedding so that it will be easy for your stylist to style your hair on your big day. Secondly, book your mehendi and makeup artist as soon as your wedding dates got fixed. Have references on how your makeup, hair, and mehendi should look like and book your artist accordingly. Please never get late on this thing because makeup and hair on your big day is everything. And if you're also opting party makeup for your mother, sister, friends, or bridesmaids, book it with the same artist so that we don't miss the slot. Also, be ready for that hoop sari shopping, numerous trials, and that disappointment factor for things that is not working in your favor because it's super normal. And one more thing to keep in your mind is that never skip your sunscreen whenever you go out, as there are high chances of getting tan during your busy shopping days. And also have an eye on your diet. You're not allowed to have too much junk. Now comes the outfit part. If you're renting your bridal outfit, book it super prior, never keep it hanging. And if you're designing your bridal outfits, make sure you have a proper plan, design, and a timeline. Try to choose colors that completely complements your skin tone and body type. Also have an eye on your groom's outfit as well so that you both don't look like from different planets on your big day. Now another equal important thing is your jewelry. Make sure you take your outfits along with you when you go jewelry shopping so that you can properly style and see it with your outfits. And next immediate thing to be considered is to have a plan on your venue, event, and decor. If you are an intimate wedding person, choose a location accordingly. Have references on how you want your decor to be, decide on the color palettes, talk it out with a lot of event teams and see who works it out in your budget, and confirm with the team who you're absolutely confident with. Trust me, this takes a hell lot of time, but still, if it's done in a proper way, it will end up beautiful. And if you're someone planning on a specific color palette for the guests to wear on your big day, then inform all of them as soon as you confirm on it so that we don't need any future complaints that we didn't include them in the discussion. Haha. And now comes the very important part, which is your photography and videography team. Tell them your whole idea of how the event should be captured. Tell them you need candid moments. Tell them how important for you the bridal entry is. And please make sure there is a coordination between the event planners and the photography team so that it is all done in a very organized manner. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. You also have to do some post-wedding outfit shopping with your sasural ke paise, so have some time for that as well. Now, let's talk about your wedding invitations. Firstly, make a list of who all you want to personally invite, and this is mostly done digitally or in form of save the date videos, which we usually send through WhatsApp. But still, it will be nice of you to keep at least a 50 cards printed to invite your closed ones. And now, when it comes to personalized invitations, invite your bridesmaids in such a way that it is very special and different from your ordinary invites, so that you get that extra care and attention when you're struggling with your veil on your big day. Talking about veil, decide on the text you need on your veil, have some reference, and it's always better to give your designers the handwritten format of your required font. Next discussion will be on your wedding bouquet. Give them reference of your outfits. Trust me, there are many bouquet types available. Please decide on the type you want and the color theme with your florist and get it done. Next, if you are a Nikah person, decide on its color according to your outfit and never go wrong with the writings, bride and groom names, and your wedding dates, as it's meant to be signed, and also it will be kept for a lifetime. However, if you end up with your wedding checklist completed, there will be last minute alterations, which is literally a headache, but make sure you get it done on time and don't keep it for the last minute. And I'm pretty sure the last 1 month you'll be busy shopping for your family, so help them get it done in such a way that it's also matchy with your whole theme. In between, don't forget to fix on the color and design of your cakes, to arrange some music band and dance team to keep your guests entertained as you will be busy doing your wedding photo shoot. Now comes the little sad part, which is accepting changes and making space in your cupboard for your groom, and try distributing your old clothes which you will never use again. And then slowly start with your bridal backpacking. This again took a lot of time for me, so here I made a proper list for you guys so that you won't miss anything. Now about facials. If you're doing your facials, try to do it at least 2 weeks prior your wedding and don't keep it for the last minute. Still, if you end up in last minute, instead of facials, you can opt a proper cleanup, which will also give you a healthy glow. And now begins the last minute preparations, which will be getting your wedding nails done. That should be matching all your bridal fits. And if you're not a nail extension girly, go for stick-on nails, because such shots will only come out great if you maintain good nails. And from my side, here is a list of all the trending nail extensions that you can do for your wedding. And now it's finally time for some relaxing bridal pampering sessions where I personally did manicure, pedicure, threading, body waxing, and a blow dry for my hair. You can also opt any of these bridal services as per your requirements. Trust me, this is such a calming process and no bride should miss this part. Last but not the least, don't forget to prepare yourself a bridal emergency kit or a touch up kit, including all the stuffs for which you will thank me later. That's all for today's video. Hope this video helped and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Bye bye.